The next episode of Titlepage takes off metaphorically from the International Departures Lounge. While all our guests live in the United States, they are all born elsewhere, and their new books all have a vast global reach. Simon Winchester, an original Brit, is the author of many bestsellers and is perhaps best known for The Professor and the Madman. His new work is called The Man Who Loved China. It's a biography of the great English eccentric Joseph Needham. Needham fell in love with China in more ways than one, and he changed forever the way we in the West regard that nation.
We arrogantly in the West think that nearly all scientific discoveries come from the West, have originated in the West, and this of course is absolutely untrue.
Alexander Heyman was born in Bosnia. His new book, The Lazarus Project, is narrated by a Bosnian immigrant who wants to understand a century-old murder in Chicago. The book goes back and forth between the US and Eastern Europe, the past and the present, and reality and the imagination, as its narrator struggles with his own identity.
He says that he's a loyal citizen of at least 2 countries at one point in the book.
Rabi Alameddin's The Hakawati, which in Arabic means the storyteller, weaves together a rich tapestry of ancient Middle Eastern myths and legends with a poignant family story of modern-day Beirut, torn by warfare.
The whole idea of sitting on a deathbed and telling the stories of the family and these mythical stories is about that no matter what's going to happen, the stories themselves will live on.
Nam Le, whose name carries his Vietnamese origin, is the author of a collection of stories called The Boat. They take place in Vietnam, Australia, Colombia, Japan, and Iran, and the United States.
It makes much more sense, for me anyway, to think of myself as a writer writing in English than, a Vietnamese Australian writer or a Vietnamese writer.
The title page for this episode reads, Found in Translation.